Hello and welcome. My name is Charlene Smith and I am here to discuss the big game that took place today at the Emirates Stadium where Arsenal beat Brentford 2-1. 3 important points secured. A goal from Declan Rice and a second goal from Kai Havertz, in the dying minutes of the game, did manage to get us that all-important win, which takes us top of the Premier League table. Now, I am here to speak to you guys. I want to get your thoughts, your reactions, as well as giving my own. So if you guys want to come live, I am actually going to post the link here and you guys can come live and speak to me. Thank you to all of you for joining. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here. Big up to J1 Johnson as well, who was the first one here waiting and is reminding you guys to smash the likes button. So if you haven't already, do hit a like at the bottom of this video. And if you are not already subscribed to this channel, then subscribe. We have actually got a new name as well. It's CS Gunners. Yeah. And that can mean a few things. CS Gunners, community. Wait, I actually had a few things that I had written. CS Gunners, communities. I can't even remember. Anyway, I'm too excited from the win. But thank you to all of you for joining. I can see there's a few of you all ready to come live to give your reaction. So I'm not even going to waste time talking no more. I'm just going to add you guys. So let's start off with Shay Arsenal. Hello and welcome. How are you?
Good.
Good. I can see the excitement in your face, Shay. Love that. Love that. Gunners for life, yo. What a big result. How happy are you that we got the 3 points today?
Good.
Yep. Who was your man of the match? Who really stood out for you today?
It's got to be Havertz for that win.
Yes, absolutely. And when we last played Brentford, it was Kai Havertz who scored that goal to secure us the win. He's done it. He's done the double this season.
I know.
Yeah, so he was your man of the match.
Mm.
I mean, at half time, it was 1-1. And, Kai Havertz managed to get the goal. It was the last few minutes of the game. Was you nervous at any point thinking, oh my God, we're probably going to draw this game?
Middle.
But deep in your heart, you knew that we're Arsenal and we'll get the win.
Yeah, yeah.
Our next game is against Porto. Are you excited for that one?
Nervous.
Yeah. Is that because we did lose 1-0 to them? Yeah.
Mm.
We have got really good quality though. So, we're going to keep the faith and belief that we're going to get that all-important win.
Yeah.
Yes, good stuff. Have you got a score prediction or do you want to wait until the next stream to give it?
I'm going to go for a 2-1 win.
2-1 Arsenal win, yeah? Is that on aggregate?
Yeah, that's my score.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you so much, Shay, for joining. It's a great pleasure to see you and have you here on the stream. All right. Yes. Big kiss for that beautiful badge.
North London's always be red.
That is right. North London forever. Whatever the weather. Love that. And I can see.
And I hope City draw.
That is what I'm hoping for as well. We need them to draw tomorrow.
A 2-2.
Ideally I want a 0-0, but I reckon it will be a 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep hoping and praying. You're going to be watching that game quite closely tomorrow.
Mm.
Good stuff. So will I. J1 Johnson is saying big up Shay. Oh, I love your beautiful red curtains as well in the background.
Yeah, for Arsenal.
Yes.
Red.
Love that. Representing at home and everything.
Everything's red.
Beautiful. We got the scarf. Kitted out. I love this. Yeah, I can see something on top of your wardrobe that looks red as well.
Yeah, that's me sign Arsenal ball.
Oh, okay, yeah, Arsenal ball there as well. I love this.
Everything with Arsenal.
Yes, Arsenal for life. It's a lifestyle, baby.
I used to be a Newcastle fan when I was small.
Okay, and you've changed to Arsenal.
Yeah, in 2015.
Okay, you made the right decision. You picked the best team.
And my uncle's a Newcastle fan.
So you were sort of obligated to be a Newcastle fan.
Yeah, Newcastle is my second team because my uncle and my fam is Newcastle.
Okay, but your heart is Arsenal. Gunners.
North London always be red. No Chelsea fans allowed.
Exactly. That is true. North London is red, baby. Get to know. All right, Shay, I'm going to bring in the next person, but thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure speaking to you. See you later. Yes, come on. Big up to Shay, giving his post-match reactions. I'm going to add in the next person, who is Ashake. What's going on, Ashake? How are you?
I'm good.
Good stuff. You're secretly an Arsenal fan, ain't you?
I wish I was because Kai Havertz has done it again. I was like, oh my days, he has. I wish he never sold him, but well done. But I say, you know what? He's doing really well, and I have to say, I'm impressed with Havertz because 4 goals and 2 assists in his last 4 games in the Premier League is unbelievable. So yeah, I'm telling you, Kai Havertz is doing absolutely well, like scoring big goals, especially late winners like this one. He's been really good. And Declan Rice, once again showing why going to Arsenal was a good idea, because once again, another goal. That's 6 goals contribution in these last 6 games. 3 assists and 3 goals. I'm telling you, Declan Rice is also good. I thought Martin Odegaard was superb today, showing the captain and the leadership. And yeah, and honestly, Charlene, I said 4-1 because I would have thought that you guys would be doing like you did against Sheffield United and Brentford. But I have to give credit to Brentford because defensively, they were really good. Other than the 2 goals, they didn't allow you, to let you score like 4 goals. So that's the only thing I'll give Brentford credit. And Charlene, did you see the Wamsdale mistake? Because as soon as I saw that, remember I told you that I definitely see Arsenal conceding, but I definitely didn't expect Wamsdale to make that mistake and Whistle to score that goal. So
I know.
do you think that Wamsdale? Are you worried that Wamsdale could be leaving Arsenal? Because one of my friends in the group chat told me that I think David White is better than him, and if he makes individual mistakes, I feel we need to sell him. So what's your thoughts on that one?
Do you know, I don't think Aaron Ramsdale is going to leave Arsenal. These mistakes it's understandable. He was our number one. Well, he is our number one. And, David Raya has come in and David Raya has been the preferred goalkeeper. So Aaron hasn't really been getting the minutes. So it's understandable that there may be a few mistakes. There was actually another one before that. And I think it's Ben White or someone who managed to sort of help him out or whatever. But that's what it's about. It's about that team spirit and everything. He did also make some fantastic saves today.
Yeah.
There was a great opportunity for Ivan Toney to score also. But I'm not concerned that Ramsdale's going to leave. I feel like Mikel Arteta is a great manager and he'll be able to hold on to Ramsdale and keep him happy. So no concerns for me there.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, in the second half, he redeemed himself. He went from 0 to hero, made some big saves. And I'm not sure if he saw his celebration, though. But after that Kai Havertz goal, he used to be thinking to himself, oh, thank goodness I made some big saves. Because if I didn't, my team will be in trouble. But fair play to Wamsdale. You make mistakes, you learn from it, you help your team still. And that's what he did. So fair play to him. And Oh, and then next up, you've got Porto, which of course you've lost to them 1-0. So are you confident? That Arsenal going to turn over Porto, or do you think that why are you worried that Porto going to do the exact same thing as they played against you about 3 weeks ago? So what's your thoughts on that one?
Listen, Porto ain't doing the exact same thing to us. They're coming to our ground, yeah. Our fans are loud and leery. We're getting behind the
Mm,
team. We are the 12th man. When Porto
mm,
come to the Emirates, it's going to be a completely different atmosphere. We're securing that win.
yeah,
So that is what's happening on Tuesday. And I'm excited and geared up for that game.
yeah. And I think Arsenal should win that game because remember against Sporting Lisbon, you guys were this close to actually making through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League, but you got knocked out. I believe that this time the Champions League is much harder than the Europa League, and I feel like since you guys have been keep on winning games after games after games, I feel like you will turn them over. But if you don't win against Porto, are you worried that this could be another season where you don't win a trophy?
No, because we're still very much in the title race for the Premier League. So you don't give up, you fight all
Mm,
the way to the end. So ideally, we do want to win against Porto. But if we don't, we're fighting all the way to the end. We're not just going to give up. We still got how many games left to play. And we are currently top of the table. So it'd be stupid of
yeah.
us to want to give up. We're
Mm,
fighters. Red
mm.
Army, all the way to the end. Get to know.
Mm, I love that passion shot. I love that.
Come
Love
on, you
that.
have to be passionate.
Mm,
It's a
yeah,
lifestyle, baby.
yeah.
I didn't realize I still got that comment
Oh,
pinned right there. Who was your standout player for Arsenal today?
oh, there's so many, but I'm gonna go for Odegaard
Yeah.
because and maybe Declan Rice because I'm not sure if you saw that, but that goal, that chance that he hit the post, if that would have went in, then boy, that would have been the best Declan Rice goal I've ever seen because he barely scores like long range shots, if you know what I mean. But I thought Declan Rice was also good, and yeah, I mean, but it's got to be Odegaard because he's still the captain. He still knows what he's doing. He's encouraging the players. So I think Odegaard was a stand-up player for me tonight. Who is your man of the match?
I'm going to give it to Trossard because right from the kickoff, Trossard was on point. He was on fire. He had a few man on him each time he got the ball, and he managed to get himself out of those situations, make some really good decisive passes. He was quite fast with his movement as well. I'm sure he nutmegged a few players on a few occasions. So yeah, Trossard for me really, really stood out today.
Yeah, I have to agree as well. Trossard doing what he always does. So
Immense.
yeah, he's a great backup for Martelli, which of course he is injured. So I hope he gets back fitter. But yeah, Charlene, you got Porto, and then after that, you got a few weeks rest because Chelsea, we were supposed to play you next Saturday, but because of the FA Cup, you guys get to rest. So I'm worried that you're going to go to the bar, you're going to score lots of goals again. And I'm like, oh my days, I am so thankful we don't have to play them next Saturday. But it is what it is, but well done. You're top of the league. Now you have to pray that both Man City and Liverpool draw that game because that's the only way you're going to stay on top for now. So, yeah,
Exactly. And it'd be great to go into this international break at top of the
yeah.
league because when we return, we're
Man
playing away
City.
to Man
Yeah,
City. So
that's a big
maybe we need a
one.
trip to Dubai during this international break.
Yeah,
So we're
that's a
ready
big
for them.
one. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
some. You have to face City away, Chelsea at home, Tottenham away, Man United away. Some really tough fixtures. But if you can like get a few points out of those big six teams, then I think, and I hate to say this, but I think you'll definitely win the league because Arsenal is scary. They're on fire. They continue winning, and the question is, who can stop them? Can City
no
do it?
one.
Can they get revenge?
No.
But I'm worried that no one can stop them because you guys have been on fire. And yeah, you guys have been doing really well. So hopefully you don't win it, but if you have to be Will, you're one of the favorites. So yeah, good luck.
Absolutely.
Good luck for the rest of the season. So yeah.
Thank you, Ashake. All right, I'm going to bring in the next person, but great as always to have you here on the show.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
sharing your feedback.
Thank you.
All right, I'll speak to you in the chat soon.
Yeah.
All right. Big up to Ashake each and every time. I'm going to bring in Alex. Hello, Alex. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Charlene?
I am good. Thank you. Are you an Arsenal fan?
Definitely, definitely. I'm an Arsenal fan.
Good stuff. How are you feeling after that 2-1 win against Brentford?
60 million down the drain, but Kai Havertz scored again. This is for Chelsea fans, the haters. This is for you. So I'm trying to break down this game. First of all, redemption for Aaron Ramsdale because I don't know what will happen at the end of the game. if we did not manage to win this game, because it was so vital for us at least to get a 3 points, no matter how we get it. But
Yeah.
kudos to Kai Havertz with this bullet header. So
Hmm.
I think we can watch tomorrow's game against City comfortably.
Yeah.
But I think
Absolutely.
I need a draw in this game, Liverpool against Chelsea. But no matter result, whichever result comes out, we are ready to go. This is
Hmm.
the corner. This is the last corner of the league. I think now we are remaining with 10 games to go. Each game is a cup final. So I'm gonna use
Literally.
this game of Brentford to analyze the game, the last game we faced Porto, because the same scenario, the kind of game they are trying to kill the tempo. Every time they are falling down, they are killing minutes right and here. So we
Oh,
have to
mate.
be ready. This is the kind of game which is going to happen for FC Porto.
Hmm.
Whatever small tackle they will try to kill 1 minute or 1-1 to kill the tempo down. But from the word go, I need to go against Porto.
Hmm.
Because if I get 2-0, it's fine.
Yeah.
But good enough, it is redemption for Aaron Ramsdale. I feel so sorry for him. You cannot do such a mistake. Saliba is there down. You just dash the ball down. I don't know what he was thinking about. But regardless, we came out with 3 points. But now the league is turning into a very dangerous corner.
Hmm.
Any
Absolutely.
kind of slight mistake you do, I'm telling you, you are joking with two monsters. We are joking
Hmm.
with City and Liverpool. I want to be in the shadow like we are the underdogs. We are taking one game by one, one by one, one by one. Trust me, I want to go to Etihad and do something which is going to be shocking the whole world.
Hmm.
Because I'm just praying they do a draw tomorrow. Okay, so we move like that slowly, because I think there is a international break after that. After Porto
Yes,
game, we
that's
have
correct.
some days to rest and then to go to City. I think we'll play City next. So
Hmm.
if I go through that game, I am telling you, whether I'm having United, I'm having Chelsea, I'm going to take all the games one by one. But the problem I saw in this game, they tried to bull us. They tried to kill the tempo of the game. Every time they are falling down, they are killing, they are wasting time too much. So
Mate, I
that's
was
when
getting so
you panic.
frustrated with them constantly on the floor. There was more on the floor than they was actually standing up.
Yes. And the referee, I don't know, he's not even giving them cut. I don't know. What's your take about the penalties? You had so many instances in the box.
Exactly. Also, that yellow card that was given on Gabriel as well. I mean, from what I saw, I don't
Mm,
think that was a yellow card. So I was a bit frustrated about that. You know, the fact that he got a yellow card so early on in the game and he had Ivan Tony to deal with
definitely. We had to deal with Ivan Tony for almost like 80 minutes. It was, I think,
on a
most minutes
yellow.
was getting a yellow. I don't understand this. But regardless, because the time reached when we like 65 minutes up to 80, we are playing like in the panic button. The way we are
Mhm.
putting crosses, there's a lot of fracases in the box. We lack some calmness to try to pass our game. Maybe they were pressing us so hard, they never allow us to do whatever we want to do. But this is an examination for the game which is going to happen for Porto game in the same style,
Yeah,
because this is what
exactly.
they did. They are killing down the game. They are falling down. They don't want to go up. They are passing time. We need to, from the word they go. If we
That is
get
it.
one goal, then we settle and we kill the game. But so far, so good. The season is in the corner. But this is the corner where we lost the league last year.
Yes.
So whichever game we have to be on tactic on this game, one by one. We're not going to rush everything. One by one. Okay, Brentford is
Absolutely.
finished. Well, no matter it's 2-1, we did not score 4 or 5 people. They say why they score only 2-1, 2-1. It's a win. I don't care. It's 3 points in the bag. So we move on to the next what? To the next game. Who was your man of the match today?
Today it's got to be Trossard. I feel like from the get-go he showed a lot of energy.
Mm,
He had players doubling up on him and he was able to get himself at difficult situations, make really good passes. He really
mm.
stood out for me. So I'm going to give it to Trossard for me. How about yourself?
I'm gonna go Ben White because these 2 assists is really very important, and he has
Yeah.
been doing quite well lately. If you see the way he's moving forward, the way he's putting on crosses, he's adding on some goals on his what profile now. I can go to Ben White and kudos to Havertz. I'm beginning to like Havertz to be in the front.
Yes. He's
Sometimes I
really
really
proven
wonder
himself
where does
there.
he play. Because he's in the right place and in the right time always. If
Exactly.
you put
And
any
he's got
ball
that height
there,
on him.
you see this goal Declan Rice scored. Kai Havertz was there also.
Yes, exactly.
I'm beginning to because I've never assessed his game when he came to Arsenal. So many Arsenal fans, we never know what Kai Havertz can bring on the table.
Uh-huh.
But right now, he's turning the tables around. And 60 million down the drainage, Chelsea people, this is for you.
Ashake. And he's managed to secure. I mean, the last game we played against Brentford, it was Kai Havertz that got it was a 1-0
Definitely.
win. Kai
Yeah,
Havertz got
we
the
knew
goal,
that
you know, in
game
the
was
last
also
minute.
it was not good on our side. He came and we get the win. And these last
Exactly.
games, I think 6 games now, he's having 4 goals and 2 assists. Something which is good, which is
You gotta
very,
give
very
him
good. And
credit.
Gabriel Jesus is coming back. Hopefully, he's gonna be fit, but I don't know. Partey is too much sluggish. I don't know. He's so salty. Oh, because of the long-term injury, I don't know. But let's hope and pray that this team be strong and together. I don't care, but I know Porto will take out Porto and we
Yeah,
progress to the next round. But EPL, we are taking one by now. It's the last 10 couple of finals. 10. No joke, no what.
exactly. Hard
Whether you
work,
whether you're
focus,
playing
passion.
Luton, whether you're playing anybody, you think small, everyone is big.
Yes,
I'm taking Manchester City game like Luton game. Everything is big. You don't take anything slightly.
absolutely. I totally agree with you on that one, Alex. Do you feel like we are going to win the Premier League, the Champions League, both? What's
We're
your
gonna win
prediction?
the Premier League. Champions League, you might go up to round of 4, like semi-final or quarter-final is fine. But we
Mhm.
will win the Premier League this time around.
Yes, love that passion.
I'm sure about this one. I'm not. I'm sure we're gonna win the Premier League this time around. This only
Yeah,
10 games to go. Take one at a time.
absolutely.
Thank
Oh,
you,
well,
Charlie.
thank you. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a great pleasure speaking to you.
Scorers, come on, you
Let's
Gunners.
go, Gunners. Where are you located? Oh, he's gone. Oh, guys, I always love to hear from you. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing. And let us know your location as well. It's always a great pleasure to hear where you guys are. We know we've got Gunners all over the world. Yeah, so big up to everyone. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chats. Come on, you Gunners. You done know the vibes. Big up to Rennie B, Leicester City fan. Big up to E. Ross, who's showing some love. Chase is saying, Charlene, I couldn't believe you came in my town in the grill and I haven't seen you. Oh, big up to you, Chase. Yes, I was in the grill. Absolutely beautiful place. I was even running. I was doing my marathon training out in the grill as well. So I was going for early morning runs along the road, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Big up to Tilly Till saying we dug deep and bagged the win. Yes, we definitely did. And that is what it is all about. Us staying focused, digging deep, working hard, and securing the 3 points. It's about us taking control of the things that we can control in order to win this league. Big up to Tyrone saying, come on, you Gunners. Massive win. Yes, big win, which has taken us top of the Premier League table. Now, that is where we belong, and that is where we are going to be ending at the end of the season. Big up to Shay saying, saw you doing some jogging. Where did you see me? Did you see me live doing the jogging outside, or did you see me on Instagram? Oh, okay. You've just confirmed there on your IG. Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed that run. It was actually a nice run. All right, I have got someone else who would like to come live, and it is the one and only J1 Johnson, who's always joining all the streams and encouraging you guys to hit the likes button. So if you haven't already, make sure you do so. J1, what you saying?
What a win. We're winning
Mate,
the league and Champions League.
I love that energy. That is the kind of vibe that I'm on. I believe we are going to do that also. Who stood out for you today, J1?
Trossard, White, Havertz, Rice. The whole team was just amazing.
Love that. A whole team effort. Even Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, it was such a good game today. First half, I feel like we looked really strong. Second half, Brentford tried to come out with some energy, but we humbled them.
They can't match our energy. This team in
Yeah,
England.
there's a bit of like tapping. Could you repeat what you just said, J1?
Best team in England. They can't handle us.
Absolutely. We got to see Ivan Toney on the pitch as well. What did you make of Ivan Toney's performance?
Yeah, I mean, he played all right, but when he comes to Arsenal, he'll be 10 times better.
Absolutely. He's going to have a great coaching team, great manager. What did you make of Gabriel and Saliba? Because, you know, they sort of kept him under wraps.
But that's normal for them. Best duo partnership in the Premier League.
Standard procedure. Was there any moments in the game where you thought, oh, mate, we may not get the 3 points today?
Nah, we always pull it out the bag. Arteta knows what he's doing. The players know what they're doing. We always find a way.
Absolutely. Who was your man of the match, J1?
It was hard. I'm going to give it to Ben White because of the assists he made.
Yeah, that's the same as what Ashake and Alex was also saying as well. 2 assists for both the goals that Arsenal scored today's game.
What did you think of the Ramsdale situation?
Do you know what? It's understandable. He hasn't been playing, you know, it's been David Raya that's been playing on a consistent basis. So I am not expecting Ramsdale to come in and be perfect. You know, he's going to perhaps have a little mistake in him, which is understandable. He hasn't been getting any game time. It was the same sort of situation when we played Brentford the last time. You know, it was Aaron Ramsdale that made a mistake. Thankfully, Declan Rice was there to clear the ball off the line. But the most important thing is we managed to get that second goal and secure the 3 points. So I did sort of have a feeling that we may concede, which is why it was so hard for me to give a score prediction. I couldn't decide because it was like, all right, I feel like we may concede a goal. But then on the other hand, I thought, do you know what? Ramsdale's going to come and he's going to get a clean sheet. But, you know, it is what it is. He did make some big saves also. So big credit to him. And we got the 3 points.
Yeah, do you reckon that'll be his last game?
No, I don't feel like Aaron Ramsdale's leaving. He's staying. I personally don't want him to go anywhere. And I do feel like if Mikel Arteta really wants to keep a hold of him, then he will. And ideally, you know, if we could have David Raya and Aaron Ramsdale, that's 2 great quality goalkeepers. That is what I would like to see going forward.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he'd want to leave.
Exactly. Come on, we're Arsenal. Who would not want to play for the best club
in England?
Exactly.
In the world.
Exactly. Gunners always, yo. How you feeling about the Porto game?
Confident. Like the way we've been playing since that game. That was one little blip.
Yeah, exactly. And we always managed to get the result in the end.
Yeah, and they're coming to the Emirates.
So it's going to be a completely different atmosphere.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining, J1. Always a great pleasure to have you on the stream. Your support is greatly appreciated as well. We managed to get over 74 likes on the previous stream, so thank you so much for that.
No worries.
All right. Well, I'll see you in the chat. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
And you. Big up to J1 Johnson each and every time, yo. Always here on the streams. It's great to hear his feedback. Big up to Desmond as well, saying we're the Arsenal. And Desmond is watching from Jamaica. Big up to all of our Jamaican family. Guys, listen, throw your flags up in the chat and put the name of your country next to it just to help me out. We want to know where you are watching from, where you're tuned in from. Tilly Tills is saying, we miss Martinelli today still. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, listen, I feel like Trossard stepped in and was amazing. He did such a great job. So I was happy with what Trossard done. But obviously, you know, we want to send lots of love to Martinelli and hope that he makes a well recovery. Jordan is saying, I've clicked the link. J1, it's not giving me a request option. Oh, okay, I have put the link there. So if you put that in, that's the same link that I've been giving to everyone. So hopefully that should work. Because I want to invite you to my YouTube channel. Okay. That's another conversation, I think. Oh, Charlene, are you available tomorrow? Tomorrow is actually Mother's Day. So I am going to be with my family. and everything. So unfortunately not. But is Chelsea playing tomorrow? I thought you guys were playing on Monday for some reason. What game is taking place tomorrow? You're doing a live stream for the Liverpool Man City game. Let us know in the comments. Fiat is saying big win. You know the vibes. It definitely was a big win. It was so important for us to get them 3 points today. Big up to Omni Concept saying 3 points in the bag. The real season begins. You know. How do you guys feel like the team's feeling? Do you feel like it's going to be pressuring for them now that it's sort of coming to the back end of the season? Do you feel like we've got this under control? Like, how are you feeling about, you know, where we're at right now, and how you think the team is going to cope with the pressure of the remaining season? I'll give you my thoughts. I feel like we are going to handle the season in a completely different manner to last season. Last season, I feel like, you know, there was so much expectation on us to win the league. That's what everyone sort of believed. And I feel like it just got mentally and physically draining. We didn't have enough resources to see us through and see us out to the end of the season. Whereas this time, I feel like there's different strategies in place, i.e. Dubai, which is, you know, and different things that Mikel Arteta and the coaching team are putting in place to make sure that the team stay motivated, stay driven, stay well rested as well, to make sure they've got the right energy mentally and physically in order to see us out to the end of the season. So I feel like we have learnt from last season, and we've got what it takes to win this season. That is my thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hello, how are you doing? Listen, we've just got a big win at the Emirates Stadium. I'm doing amazing. I'm really happy with the performance, with the result, and everything about Arsenal. How are you feeling? Let us know. J1 Johnson, you know the vibes. Let's get to 40 likes. Smash the likes button, guys. You heard it. Hit that like button. J1 Johnson is saying, Charlene, happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. So for anyone who doesn't know, I am a mum. I do want to wish everyone, well, all the mums out there and the mother figures, a happy Mother's Day ahead of tomorrow. You know, tomorrow is a day to celebrate mums and mum figures as well. So happy Mother's Day to everyone. Trossard was fouled in the penalty box. Yes, there was a few fouls that we were sort of calling out for, and you know, the ref just weren't giving it. I was really upset as well about that yellow card on Gabriel. I don't feel like that was a yellow card. He just seemed quite excited, that referee, to just dish out cards very quickly. You could just sort of tell from the beginning it was going to be one of those types of games. Thank you so much, Ashake, wishing a happy Mother's Day to me. City versus Liverpool, we need a draw. That is what I'm praying for. We need them to get a draw tomorrow so we could go into that international break top of the league. All right, it looks like it has sort of worked for Jord now, and Jord is going to come live. So let's welcome Jord. Hello, how are you?
Hello, Charlene. I'm good, thanks.
Good. I spoke to you earlier before the game, and here we are with the 3 points. How important was it for us to get the 3 points today?
Oh, it was absolutely massive, to be fair. I got a bit nervous towards the end of the game, just watching, and like I was in the pub watching it, but you know, like we dug deep, and Kai Havertz came up when it really mattered and secured the 3 points for us to get back on top of the table where we belong in our push for, like, you know, that title this season.
Exactly. Kai Havertz securing the win once again against Brentford. What is your overall take on Kai Havertz as an Arsenal player?
I think he's been exceptional. Like, obviously the stats don't lie, but most recently in the recent games, like, I think it's 4 out of 4 now, is it something like that, where he's come up with the goods for us. So, you know, he's looking at like a real bargain, really, for the price we paid. You know, a lot of the fans on like Twitter are saying that we owe Chelsea another 60-something million for his services, but you know, I think that's another debate. But no, I think he's been exceptional, to be honest. I really do.
Absolutely. And who would you say really stood out for you today?
I was a bit, you know, I was a bit.
Oh, sorry, I think there's a delay. Carry on with what you're saying.
My man
There's
of the match. Yeah, my man of the match. I'd have to give it to Ben White as well, because of his 2 assists today. And I mean, for him playing at right back to come up and just, you know, get 2 assists to his name, you know, I'm sure Gareth Southgate will be, you know, making note of that and maybe putting him in the England squad next time. And I think that, you know, Aaron Ramsdale, you know, it was a bit of a blunder mistake from him, but you know, I think he'll just learn from that. I mean, like you were saying, he hasn't played for ages and stuff like that. Obviously, I think he would have definitely got a clean sheet with Raya being in goal. I know that he definitely wouldn't have made that mistake that Ramsdale made, but you know, like, I don't want to sound like a harsh critic here, but Ramsdale like shouldn't have made that mistake, really. But fair play to Brentford, because they did come to the Emirates today and they made life hard for us with us being back at home.
Yes, absolutely. And I could just say, you know, the atmosphere in the Emirates Stadium was very
you know,
loud,
they really like
very leery.
dug deep and tried to, I think, point.
Jord, your reception is not the greatest. So you're sort of cutting in and out. Are you still with us, Jord? All right. Jord's reception does not seem, it looks like, are you with us? All right. All right. I'm going to remove Jord. Reception does not seem to be the greatest. If you could try and fix your reception, and you are welcome to come back and finish off what you're saying, but your reception seems to be a little bit poor. So yeah, if you could try and rectify that and come straight back on, that'd be amazing. I like the team's mentality thus far. I affirm we have a fit squad to finish the season. I love that Omni concept. Well put. All right, Jules, it does look like your reception is looking a bit better. If it is, can you just give me a thumbs up and I'll bring you back into the stream? Can you give us a thumbs up? Yeah. All right, I see you smiling. So here you go. I've added you back in. Can you hear us clearly? All right, George does seem to be struggling a bit with the reception and it is freezing. So I'm just sorry, George, I've had to drop you out again. If you could just go somewhere that's got better reception, then I'll bring you back in. We have got that Liverpool fan back here, you know, hating. Bottling is in your DNA, mate. You better keep your mouth quiet because you got a game tomorrow. Yeah, let's see what you guys do tomorrow. You and Spurs are the same. Listen, you can never ever put us in the same category as Spurs, mate. They got nothing. They're nowhere near us. Completely different levels. Happy Mother's Day. Are you a strict parent? Thank you so much for wishing me a happy Mother's Day. I'd like to think I am parenting in a way that I feel is right for my children. You know, everyone has different opinions, different ways of parenting. And I'd like to think that I am doing my best as a mum. Shah, I was thinking you and I should do predictions since it's been a long time. Do you know, you are so right, Ashake. We do need to get back into these predictions. Maybe after the international break, let's make that a thing that we do these predictions and let's stay consistent with it. So that is what we should be doing. I'm doing good and happy Mother's Day to all. Oh, I'm happy to hear that you're doing good today. And a big happy Mother's Day to all the mums and mother figures out there. Big up Gunners. Just remind me, please, which flag this is. I do know it. It is in my mind, but I can't remember. But big up to Alex, who did actually come live earlier. Charlene, I loved the way all the players hugged Ramsdale at the end, the Arsenal family. Yes, and that is what it's about, that team spirit and that team support. And even when we conceded the goal as well, straight after, I think it was Ben White, I can't remember, went straight up to Aaron Ramsdale and just sort of, I think he hugged him or just sort of gave him that, you know, don't worry, keep your head up, let's go. And that is what it's about, you know, team spirit. J1's here, humbling, please. We all know who J1's talking about. That Liverpool fan who is always active in the chat. Porto on Tuesday. Yep, we are ready for Porto. Gonna turn them over when they come to our place. All right, I can see that Jord is back and in a different location. So I'm gonna add Jord back in and hope that we can hear him. Jord, can you hear and see us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but there is a delay and your picture is frozen. So you
I can see you.
Got the greatest reception. So we're going to try and work with this as best as we possibly can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what was you saying? I completely forgot.
No, I was just saying that obviously I'd have gave man of the match to Ben White. Obviously, I was saying as well that I think he does deserve an England call-up after today, but not just today. I think all season up until now, he has really played really well in every game that he's been picked. And, you know, today I feel for Ramsdale because it was a bad blunder mistake that he made. But I feel as though that's why we didn't get a clean sheet today. I feel as though with Raya in goal, we would have got the clean sheet. But I think the best bit about Ramsdale's performance today was, you know, the passes, like his throws out of goal. Like the first one, he led to a goal, but we just didn't capitalise. And I think that summed up the game in terms of our chances. Really, like a lot of the chances we had today, we didn't really put away. And obviously the stats don't lie, but in recent games, with the high scoring amount of goals that we've won games by, you know, today I was hoping that, I mean, even you, I think earlier you said 4-0, and then I said 5-0. So, you know, we was looking at looking back on the recent games and then trying to put into perspective a prediction for today. But it just didn't quite go the way that we wanted to.
Yes.
But I was nervous towards the end of the game because I felt like Brentford part of the bus and they were looking to try and take a point. And obviously, us being back at home, I didn't want to really see that happen because they're between Liverpool and City tomorrow. But thank God that, you know, we're back top of that league and now we've got, you know, we can just hope that there's a draw tomorrow.
Absolutely. That is what we are all hoping and praying for. And, you know, like you said, Jord, it was quite hard to predict today's game. I mean, I came up with so many different predictions. I just didn't really know what way it was going to go. But the all important thing is that we did get the 3 points. You did also touch on, you know, Gareth Southgate calling up Ben White. He did get that call up during the World Cup and he left the camp early. He hasn't had a call up since, I believe. I'm pretty sure he hasn't had a call up since. Do you think there's been some sort of falling out or something? Are you expecting? I mean, Ben White's a fantastic player, consistently performing, consistently turning up. It's very evident that he does deserve the call up. Do you think he will get it, you know, this time round?
I think that he has to get it. I think, you know, Gareth Southgate has to be looking at his performances over the course of this season if he's not being seen many of the Arsenal games, because without a shadow of a doubt, if he's not going to get in that England team at right back, then I think he'll definitely get in that England team at centre back because he's 110 times better than Harry Maguire. You know, Harry Maguire said a few years back, judge me in 10 years, you know, with 2 years on from that, and he's nowhere near a world-class centre-half that should be getting a call up to the England squad every time that there's a squad selection.
Do you know, we're so used to seeing Ben White at right back, I even forgot he plays centre back.
I know, yeah.
Who was you? Oh, so you're giving your man of the match to Ben White?
Ben White, yeah.
Yes, amazing. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your feedback and everything. It's
No, it's a
greatly
pleasure, Charlie.
appreciated, Jord.
Yeah, it's a pleasure as always.
And where are you located?
Inverness currently in Scotland.
Oh, amazing. Big up to all of our Scottish family.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, I love visiting Scotland.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's beautiful up in Scotland. Minus the rain.
Minus the rain, yeah. And when you're trying to work and you can just hear all that music out there. Because I'm right in the city centre. And it's always
okay.
on Saturday night.
Okay. People out on the town.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. I haven't been to Inverness. I've been to Glasgow. But yeah, I love coming to Scotland.
Yeah.
Beautiful place. J1 saying big up to Jordan also.
Yeah, enough love, J1, enough love.
Yes, love that. Thank you so much for joining, Jord. And yeah, I'll see you in the chat.
Yeah, see you in the chat, Charlene.
Okay, thank you. Big up to Jord as well, based up in Scotland, sharing his thoughts on today's game. And Hawks is just confirming that is the Ugandan flag. Big up to all of our family over in Uganda. Guys, let us know where else you are located. Get your flags and the name of your country up in the chats. Tilly Tills is saying Southgate ain't got a Scooby. He'll pick Calvin Phillips before he picks Ben White. I mean, yes, Ben White does deserve the call up. I mean, he's just been amazing. But I feel like, there's a bit of a, I don't know, maybe a deeper issue. Maybe as to why Ben's not getting the call up. I'll be intrigued to know what it is. Ellie's saying cold. Yes, it is quite cold in Scotland. One thing that I do love about Scotland, it's so friendly there. And also the water in Scotland is so soft. So, where we are in the south, down here in London, the water's quite hard. In Scotland, the water's so soft and nice that when you have a cup of tea in Scotland, you could definitely taste the difference. I mean, I am a big tea drinker. I love drinking tea. Is there anyone else who can back me or who agrees with me on this one? Like, the tea tastes so nice in Scotland. Whenever I go to Scotland, I do love a nice brew. Like, that is one of the first things I need, a nice brew. Charlene, rumours he fell out with Gareth Southgate's assistant. I mean, I would actually believe that because it's just sort of beyond me as to why he is not getting a call up. Moses is saying, yeah, I agree. What do you agree with? The tea or the fallout? I reckon it's the tea that you're probably agreeing with. So yeah, big up to Moses. I take it Moses is British. Jordan is saying, yeah, I agree. I must agree. I mean, Jordan, as we know, was just live with us and is based in Scotland. So, yep, he agrees. And Moses is agreeing that it's the tea. Oh, you guys are making me feel like I want a cup of tea right now. What did we think of the ref? 3 out of 10 for me. Yeah, do you know, the ref was quite poor. He was so quick to give yellow cards. I feel like some of his decisions were not the greatest. So, yeah, I'm saying maybe a 4 out of 10 for the referee today. Not the greatest. I love tea. So do I. It's such a British thing. I've been drinking tea for a number of years, but I just absolutely love a cup of tea. And tea just fixes everything. It's just nice and soothing. And, when you need to focus on something or you may be stressed out or whatever situation, like, the first thing you do is, let's just make a cup of tea and then we'll address this matter. Charlene, the refs are always poor against us. I know that. Do you know what it is? It's just jealousy. They're just haters. Charlene, the refs can't stop us winning the double. Yes, well, I do hope and pray that their poor decision making doesn't have an impact because we do see that sometimes it does cost us some crucial points that we actually need. So yeah, we just need to hope and pray that the remainder of the games for this season is refereed in the right manner. Let us focus on our gameplay and putting out good performances, and the refs need to focus on delivering a good refereeing of the game. Tea Mornings with Charlene Smith. Is that a new show that you're suggesting, Ashake? Everyone get a cup of tea and come and join us on the sofa to talk about football. I mean, that could run. I definitely enjoy a hot cup of tea. It's my British habit. Big up to Omni Concepts. And I totally agree with you on that one. That is my British habit too. I love tea. Even when I go on holiday, you know, I always like to check out the tea. I'm like, okay, what tea bags do you guys have? And, you know, I actually used to bring my own tea bags on holiday, because there's some places that you go and the tea that they provide, you're like, this does not taste nice. So yeah, it plays a big part in our lives, especially for us Brits. We love a nice cup of tea. You don't bring in a new goalkeeper unless they're going to be a number one, and I think we've proved that as a club. Absolutely. You know, I think the two keepers that we got now, I'm happy with. Aaron Ramsdale, David Raya. Obviously, I know David Raya is out on loan, but you know, if we could keep these two, then that would be amazing. You know, then I'll be happy. I'll be satisfied. Will you guys? Is that the two keepers you want? Isn't it a great evening, everyone? Yes, it is a fantastic evening. And tomorrow, I'm expecting to have, you know, I'm expecting for this nice evening to continue when Liverpool draw with Man City. Gunners here in Uganda, we love you. Oh, big up to you guys in Uganda. I'm sending loads and loads of love to you all. So thank you so much for showing your love and appreciation. I appreciate you guys as well. I come here for the tea and coffee discussions, LOL. I don't know if that's just a little dig or what. But yeah, how often do we talk about tea and coffee on this channel? I think it comes up like every live stream. We at least bring up the subject of tea and coffee. I mean, it just goes to show what, you know, a very highly liked beverage is that we do like. All right, I have got Moses who is waiting to come live. Hello and welcome, Moses. How are you?
Hello, Charlene. Yeah, I'm good.
Good stuff. Where are you located?
In London.
London. Big up to all of our London family. Are you an Arsenal fan?
Yeah.
Good stuff. What did you make of today's game?
Oh, today's performance was actually amazing. Except from the first half, I was kind of nervous because as soon as Ramsdale made that mistake, I said, oh my days, here we go again. I was so worried.
Yeah, and I mean, it did.
I thought I was going to lose that match after. Yeah, because I already said it, Kai Havertz going to score. And he literally actually scored. And I'm actually happy with him. He's one of my best players that I like.
Oh,
and I actually really like him though, literally.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, because obviously when Kai Havertz did come to Arsenal, you know, there was a lot of speculation around him, so much high expectations for him to just, you know, hit the ground running straight away. So to hear Arsenal fans speak so highly and positively of Kai Havertz is amazing. This is what we need to do, get behind our players.
Yeah. I'm literally happy. I'm hoping tomorrow, I hope City draw against Liverpool. But if not, then Man City will win it.
Is that how you're feeling? Do you feel like if Man City win tomorrow, then that's it, they're winning the league?
No. Because if they beat Liverpool or draw, I literally do not mind a draw. And then we beat City at their ground, then that's when I'll say, cool. Do you know what? We're ready. We're actually ready for the league. And
absolutely. Is that your expectations, or is that your thoughts that by the end of the season we're going to win the Premier League?
That's my thoughts, but I'm going to be real. Manchester City are the favourites, though. Yes. But we're playing good football, though. But we're actually playing good football. But I can see Manchester City winning the league.
Okay, so you sound a bit undecided, like, you know, you sounded like, well, Man City are the favourites, they could win it. What about the Champions League? What are you saying about that?
That's going to be a tough one, honestly. Literally, that's going to be a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
But I want us to do I want us to get at least to the semi-finals.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a little bit tricky. But I know we can beat Porto on Tuesday. But it's going to be difficult when we like play like in the quarterfinals. Depends like who we get. If we get like Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, then yeah. I just don't want that. Literally.
Yeah, exactly. Are you expecting a high scoring game on Tuesday against Porto, or do you think it's going to be a pretty tight one?
No, I think we can beat Porto.
Yeah,
Because
what,
now
like what?
that confidence that gave me today, I said, you know what? We're gonna beat Porto. We are definitely going to beat Porto. And yeah, I'm actually happy.
Oh, I love to hear that. Who was your man of the match today?
It have to be Ben White.
Yeah.
Ben White he's just been playing good. I just don't know why he's not going to be chosen in the England team. I really want him in that England team. It's just that Southgate. It's just too much.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I mean, quite a few people who have come live has said Ben White has been their man of the match, and they want to see him play for England as well. So yes, everyone's sort of on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for coming live, Moses.
Yeah.
Great pleasure to hear your thoughts.
No worries.
All right. Well, I see you in the group chat.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Big up to Moses coming live, giving his thoughts. And, you know, like I just said, everyone is expecting Ben White to get that call up to England. And you guys are all giving him man of the match today for his 2 assists and great performance as always. So big up to Ben White. Waribi is saying, Charlene, glad. Yup. Yes, of course I'm glad. And I could hear that you are also. Today we played well, although it was scrappy. And I think going into the game in the week against Porto, we will be ready to get our revenge. Absolutely. We're going to show Porto what time it is when they come to that Emirates Stadium. Charlene, it's nice to be on your live again. Let's speak Man City now and get this title race on. Well, thank you so much for joining this live. And you guys know I love speaking to you as well. So it's a great pleasure to be here, joined by you all. And yeah, I'm excited as well. Man City, at least we get a nice break. I wonder if the team will go out to Dubai. Who reckons the team may take another trip to Dubai? I mean, I would be happy for them to do so, but I do feel like we are going to do something amazing at the Etihad. So yeah, I'm excited for that game and I'm feeling confident. I think all these wins that we've been getting consistently, scoring so many goals, it's just putting us in greater, higher, more confident spirits in order to go up against teams like Man City and get a big result. The ref was shambolic, to be honest, very quick to give yellow cards and go against us, which is just seems to be normal practice. We got another hater here, Tottenham fan, saying, get in lucky, Charlene. Whatever. He's a realist. Who are you talking about, John Smith? All right, there's just a few conversations going on amongst yourself. John Smith does not feel like Ben White is going to get a call up. I personally don't feel like he's going to get a call up, and I don't think it's because of his performances, because he's been having fantastic performances, but I feel like, you know, there's some other sort of issue as to why he's not getting the call up. My man of the match today is Trossard. I mean, Ben White did get the 2 assists, have a great game. I just feel like Trossard really stood out. He had such a great performance. He like I said, you know, players were on him, like they were doubling up on him. He managed to get himself out of some really tight, tricky situations, and I just feel like he handled himself really well. So My man of the match was Trossard. Great result. Let's go. Ask 2-1 win. You don't know the vibes. Charlene, you lot are doing nothing. Another hater. You guys are just such haters. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to be so real with you. I haven't actually ate dinner. I don't think I've ever ate dinner at this time before, 11 o'clock. But yeah, I was at the Emirates today, so I had to, you know, sort of get back. I do need to eat something because I'm running tomorrow. So I need to make sure my body's fueled and ready for tomorrow's run. Charlene, when you're running, what shoes do you wear? Asking as I need a good pair. Okay, so for my runs, I'm currently wearing a brand called Brooks. And yeah, they're so comfortable, the trainers that I have. They're amazing. I really like them. I did actually go for a gait analysis. And yeah, so if you perhaps go for a gait analysis as well, they could sort of check how you run to see the most suitable style of trainers for you. So that is my recommendation. But my brand is Brooks. I'm not trying to promote no brands out here, but it is Brooks. Yeah, so they're really comfortable for running. And just a little tip as well, as you do run in your trainers, they do sort of run up mileage. Let's put it that way. So then the more you run, is they basically wear down. So you know, you need to make sure that your trainers are always sort of in good condition. You know, you don't sort of want to be running in trainers that you've had for years or for a long period of time, or, you know, that are sort of run down. Let's think about it as a car, yeah? Imagine your trainers are a car. When the mileage gets higher, the performance of the car declines. So just make sure you've got like good trainers. Gait analysis. So it's basically checking the way that you run, like your gait and everything, the way you're landing on your feet as you're running and everything. So there's different styles of trainers and whatever. So yeah, if you go for a gait analysis, they could give you a bit more better detailed. But it's basically the way that you're sort of running, the way you're landing, the positioning of your feet when you land as well. You know, are your feet pointing forward? Are you sort of over leaning on one side? Are your feet turning in? It's basically the positioning of your feet. Shah, have you always been a fitness lady, or is it something you arrived to later in life? I've always been very much into fitness. So when I was in school, I used to always love and enjoy playing sports. And then when I finished school, I just used to love training, and I've been training for a number of years. When I had my first child, I did put on a lot of weight, which is, you know, expected, you know. Being a pregnant lady, you know, you do gain weight. And yeah, since then it's made me realize that it's important, you know, to train to just keep your body healthy, and also to sort of, you know, the key thing is health, but also, you know, you want to look good and feel good as well. So yeah, it was been a great part of like my weight loss journey. So yeah, I do love fitness, and I just feel amazing. Like literally when I'm training, I'm just in my zone. I'm in my element. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you'll probably gather that I do love music as well. So whenever I'm training, I have to have music. I always have my music. And it just plays a big part in my training regime. So I love listening to my music and just being in my zone, just being in my element. You guys know I love my music, different genres as well. Thoughts on Ramsdale doing what he did with his heirs to the away fans, Charlene, just quickly. Doing what he did with his heirs to the away fans. If I'm honest, I didn't see that. So I actually cannot comment on that because I didn't see him do anything with his heirs to the away fans. So yeah, didn't see that. Maybe I'll see it somewhere on Instagram or on the TV. So when I see that, I'll be able to give my comments and my feedback on that. Arsenal go top this week. It'll be a draw at Anfield. Yes, it definitely will. Yes. Constance goes in Germany. I have 2 children. That's how many kids I've got. Ask your son or daughter, could I have a nice cup of tea, please? I actually don't fancy a cup of tea right now. I fancy some food. Big up to Eros saying, Ben White, definitely man of the match for me. And Ashake is trying to put on a Scottish accent. Maybe we could do some accents next time you come live on the stream. Charlene, humble the City fan, please. Listen, that City fan needs to humble himself, him and the Liverpool fan. You guys got your game tomorrow, yeah? You guys can get chatting then. Big up to Warabi saying, wow, just knowing you have kids, that's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is definitely beautiful. It's an amazing feeling to be a mother. So thank you for your lovely comment. Good for you. It certainly advertises your lucky trousers. Oh, is that all my training? Thank you. I do feel like I've lost a bit of size with all this running. So after the marathon, I am looking forward to getting back into my strength training, because I was strength training a lot more, and I do need a bit more definition. So yeah, looking forward to that. Rice has been brilliant for Arsenal. Nobody talking about his price tag, as he's been amazing. Exactly. I mean, and he managed to score a goal today, but we all know the quality that Rice has. Good for you. Okay. Bye, Guna family. Big up, Charlene. Enjoy your dinner. Oh, thank you so much. Big up to you, Tillies. Thank you so much for joining. Do you ever get blisters from training, Charlene? Do you know what? I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. So before I was getting blisters, and I'll be honest, they were pretty painful and they were uncomfortable. And yeah, and then I changed my trainers and everything, and touch wood, I've actually been okay. I haven't had any blisters since, because I did actually get quite a big one, and it was sort of filled, not to be gruesome, but it was actually a blood filled blister, which was so uncomfortable. But I haven't had any blisters, so yes, I'm feeling quite fortunate that it's been quite a while since I've had any blisters. So I'm clearly doing something right in terms of training, in terms of my footwear, in terms of my recovery and everything. So yeah, I haven't had any blisters, but initially I did have blisters. And I'm happy to share with you guys also that I did actually have a couple of my toenails fall off. You know, it's never happened to me before, but a couple of my toenails did actually fall off a while ago, but they've grown back fully and they're all good. So yeah, you know, it's just something that happens when you're training. I guess it was the trauma to the toes did have an impact, but I think I did lose 2 toenails. But to be fair, they grew back pretty quickly. But these are things that you just wouldn't know that, you know, athletes face. So you know, even when, you know, you guys are talking about, you know, players and performances, sometimes you don't even know what's happening, you know, and stuff that could be happening, you know, with their body and things like that. You know, I didn't ever think that my toenails were just going to fall off through running, or, you know, I'd be getting these blisters that are uncomfortable. And the thing is as well, like when I had the blisters, I was still training and still running with the blisters. I couldn't let that stop me. I just sort of had to manage it well and just sort of get on with it. So, you know, there's, you know, a few things that sort of happen that, you know, sometimes you just know nothing about. So yeah. Charlene, hopefully you're all good. Yes, I'm all good now. I mean, my feet are amazing now. I think I've got pretty nice feet considering how much training I do. And I have been told that my feet are nice, so I'll take that one. Sounds painful. Hope you're all good now. Do you know what? I'm the type of person where there's no excuse. You know, you just get on with it. It was a bit uncomfortable. Obviously, if it's excruciating pain, then you're going to sort of rest it. But you just get on with it. I'm not going to sit here and soak like, oh, my feet are sore, whatever. No, darling. We get on with it. We keep it moving. I once fractured my toe whilst working out. Yeah, I mean, it's so horrible when you know, get injuries and, you know, discomfort. So I hope you've made a well recovery. But yeah, it's definitely annoying. Oh, wait. A 20 kg dumbbell fell on my left toe. Oh, I could only imagine the pain of that. Mate, I hope you are okay. I have actually had a clumsy moment where I was in the gym and I was bending down picking something, and then as I got up, I just like knocked my head. But other than that, I'm normally quite mindful. I do like to look around, make sure, you know, areas are safe and everything. So yeah, you just got to be very vigilant. Sometimes it's inevitable to, you know, avoid certain mistakes. Sometimes, you know, they just happen and sort of out of your control. But yeah, it's just about trying to be as safe as possible. Left you out for almost 2 months. Oh, mate, that sounds gruesome. 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Yes, I mean, Moses just highlighting how fantastic Kai Havertz is. Charlene, have you ever got injured? I will be honest, there was a time where I was actually playing football before. Well, I literally just stepped into a game and I hadn't done, although I was training prior to it, I hadn't done specific training, you know, for football. And I warmed up and everything. I played and I got a knee injury, which was horrible. I couldn't train for a number of months. I was seeing a physiotherapist and everything. So that was painful. Like, you don't realize, well, obviously I realize how important training is, but when you are out with an injury, I mean, it wasn't nothing major. I didn't need surgery or anything like that, touch wood. I just couldn't train and I just had to, you know, see a physio. And I was out for a few months. And honestly, it was a horrible few months that I was out. It was just like, oh my God, like I missed training so much. And even when you are, you know, sort of recovering and whatever, and then I remember that first time going back into the gym to train, you're nervous because in the back of your mind, you still got, oh my God, like that injury, you know, and then you just have the nerves of, you know, doing too much on that leg. And you just have that fear of, oh my God, what if I get injured again? And you're scared to just, you know, do anything high intensity. And it does take a little while to sort of build your confidence back. So yeah, getting injured is just not nice at all. The fact that you're out for so long and even coming back can be a little bit challenging, and you just have that fear. So yeah, not nice at all. What position do you play on the pitch? Anywhere across the front three, attacking players. Yeah, I'm an attacker. So yeah, anywhere across the front three is where you'll find me. All right, guys, I am going to sign. Do you listen to Bob Marley while training? I'll be completely honest. I don't listen to Bob Marley whilst I'm training. Same with Thomas Partey. Yep. Listen, I listen to stuff that's going to get me sort of hyped up and make me want to just keep going, you know, keep that endurance up and make me like just like if I'm lifting, I need music that's going to get me like angry. So I lift heavy, you know, and just, yeah, get a good training session. But guys, listen, thank you so much for joining today's stream. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you guys. I mean, we are happy with that result today at the Emirates Stadium. Big 2-1 win, which puts us top of the Premier League table. Now, tomorrow, all eyes are going to be on that fixture, Liverpool versus Man City. Us Arsenal fans are all hoping and praying for a draw in that game. Guys, I'm going to be back very, very soon to speak to you again, you know, maybe just to get a little catch up about, you know, the Man City Liverpool fixture. And also we will be having a preview show ahead of the next game, which we are playing in the Champions League on Tuesday against Porto. We'll be at the Emirates again. But guys, if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe to this channel. And J1 always tells you, make sure you do like the video as well if you haven't already. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Charlene Smith. It's been a great pleasure sharing this stream with you guys, and I'll be back to speak to you again soon. Bye for now.